the spotlight has once again turned toward Wang Yibo, a name that continues to dominate headlines across the entertainment world. Known for his reserved personality and carefully measured words, any statement from him instantly becomes a topic of intense public interest. This time, however, the attention feels different, heavier even, because it touches on a subject fans have been speculating about for years: his relationship and thoughts regarding Xiao Zhan. For a long time, silence defined the narrative. Both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan chose to focus on their individual careers, rarely addressing the rumors or discussions surrounding their connection. This silence, while understandable, only fueled curiosity among fans who had been deeply invested since their breakthrough collaboration. Everything changed when Wang Yibo finally broke that silence. In a recent interview, he addressed the topic with a calm but firm tone, offering clarity without diving into unnecessary details. His response was not dramatic, yet it carried a weight that resonated deeply with audiences. He acknowledged Xiao Zhan with respect, referring to him as a hardworking and talented individual. It was a simple statement on the surface, but for fans who had been waiting years to hear anything, it felt monumental. The choice of words was deliberate, reflecting Wang Yibo's consistent approach to maintaining professionalism in the public eye. What stood out the most was not just what he said, but how he said it. There was no hint of tension, no attempt to avoid the question, and certainly no controversy. Instead, his answer felt grounded, mature, and refreshingly honest. It painted a picture of someone who understands the weight of public perception but refuses to be controlled by it. Fans immediately reacted across social media platforms, with discussions spreading like wildfire. Some celebrated the acknowledgment, seeing it as a sign of mutual respect between the two stars. Others analyzed every word, searching for deeper meaning in his phrasing and tone. For many, this moment marked a turning point. It shifted the narrative away from speculation and toward reality. Wang Yibo's confirmation didn't feed into rumors or fan theories. It simply presented the truth as he sees it, without embellishment. This approach aligns perfectly with his public persona. Over the years, Wang Yibo has built a reputation as someone who values actions over words. He rarely engages in unnecessary commentary, preferring to let his work speak for itself. That's what made this statement so significant. It was rare and therefore powerful. Interestingly, the response also highlighted the complexity of fame. In an industry where relationships are often exaggerated or misunderstood, maintaining authenticity becomes a challenge. Wang Yibo's statement served as a reminder that not everything needs to be dramatized for public consumption. At the same time, it subtly addressed the expectations placed on celebrities. Fans often seek clarity, closure, or confirmation, but celebrities are not obligated to share every detail of their personal or professional relationships. By choosing to speak now, Wang Yibo took control of the narrative in his own way. The reaction from Xiao Zhan's fans was equally noteworthy. Many expressed appreciation for the respectful tone, acknowledging that such statements can help reduce unnecessary conflict between fan communities. It was a rare moment of unity in an environment that can sometimes be divided. Industry insiders also weighed in, noting that this kind of statement can have a lasting impact. By addressing the topic directly, Wang Yibo may have set a precedent for how similar situations are handled in the future, calmly, respectfully, and without sensationalism. Another layer to this story lies in timing. Why now? Why after years of silence? While Wang Yibo didn't explicitly explain his reasoning, it's possible that the timing reflects a sense of readiness. Perhaps he felt that enough time had passed, or that the conversation had reached a point where clarity was necessary. Regardless of the reason, the impact is undeniable. The statement has reshaped how fans view the dynamic between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. It has also reminded audiences that not every story needs conflict to be compelling. Sometimes, honesty is enough. From a broader perspective, this moment highlights the evolving relationship between celebrities and their audiences. In the age of social media, where every word is dissected and amplified, choosing when and how to speak becomes an art form in itself. Wang Yibo demonstrated that art perfectly. He didn't over-explain, didn't deflect, and didn't create unnecessary drama. He simply spoke, and that was enough to capture the world's attention. For longtime fans, this was more than just a statement. It was a moment of closure, or at least a step toward it. It provided a sense of clarity that had been missing for years, allowing them to move forward with a more grounded understanding. At the same time, it opened the door for new conversations. What does this mean for their future interactions? Will there be more openness moving forward, or will this remain a rare exception? Only time will tell. What's clear, however, is that Wang Yibo remains firmly in control of his narrative. He chooses his moments carefully, and when he does speak, people listen. That level of influence is not easy to achieve, especially in such a competitive industry. The media coverage surrounding this statement has also been extensive, with headlines emphasizing the significance of his words. Yet, despite the buzz, the essence of his message remains simple and grounded. This simplicity is perhaps what makes it so powerful. In a world where everything is often exaggerated, a straightforward acknowledgment can feel surprisingly profound. It also reflects a level of maturity that fans have come to admire. Wang Yibo is no longer just a rising star. He is an established figure who understands the responsibilities that come with fame. As the conversation continues to evolve, one thing remains certain. This moment will be remembered as a defining point in the ongoing narrative surrounding Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. It's a reminder that sometimes the most impactful statements are not the loudest or the most dramatic, but the most sincere. And in that sincerity, Wang Yibo has once again proven why he remains one of the most compelling figures in the entertainment industry today. The story doesn't end here, of course. If anything, this is just another chapter in a much larger journey, one that continues to captivate audiences around the world. Fans will keep watching, analyzing, and supporting just as they always have. But now, they do so with a little more clarity and perhaps a deeper appreciation for the complexity behind the headlines. In the end, Wang Yibo's confirmation wasn't about creating a spectacle. It was about setting the record straight in his own way, on his own terms. And that, more than anything else, is what made it unforgettable.